Have you ever wondered why some men fall harder and stay longer for older women? Even when no one else sees it coming, even when it does not make sense to their friends, even when she is not trying to impress anyone, something about her pulls him in and keeps him there. Let me tell you right now, it is not about looks. It is not her style. It is not the way she dresses. And it is definitely not about chasing trends or trying to stay young. It is what she does. Quiet things, subtle choices, the way she moves, speaks, listens, and simply shows up in the world. Today, we are going to break it all down. 20 small things older women do that men secretly love. The kind of things they do not say out loud, but they feel deeply. And here is the surprising part. You may already be doing some of these things without even knowing it. So stick with me, because number 3 is something men will never ask for, but crave. And number 1, that is the one they carry with them long after the moment has passed. Let us start with something most men will never say out loud, but always notice. Emotional safety. It is not flashy. It is not dramatic. But when a man feels it, he remembers it. Older women often create this without even realizing it, and it starts with the way they listen. Number 1. She listens without interrupting. She is not waiting for her turn to speak. She is not trying to one-up the story. She is just present. And for a man who spends most of his day feeling unheard, that kind of space is unforgettable. Number 2. She knows when to say nothing at all. Sometimes, silence is stronger than words. In moments when a man is figuring something out, the right woman does not fill the gap with noise. She gives him room to breathe. That stillness tells him, I trust you to work through this. Number 3. She remembers the little things he says, not because she is trying, but because she is actually listening. When she brings up that old story about his dog, or buys his favorite snack without asking, it hits differently. It tells him, I see you. And nothing builds emotional connection faster than that. Number 4. She does not flood his phone. No rapid-fire messages. No waiting with anxiety for a reply. She sends what she means and waits. That quiet confidence, that ability to live her life while letting him come to her, it creates both space and respect. He notices. Number 5. She holds eye contact that is calm and steady. Not challenging, not overly intense, just grounded. That gaze tells him, I'm not here to test you, I'm here, period. And here is the truth most people miss. If you have ever done even one of these things, you are already ahead of most. These are the signals men pick up on, not with their minds, but with their hearts. And once a man feels emotionally safe, everything else changes. Now, let us turn the page. Because once you create emotional safety, something else happens. He leans in. And that is when a different kind of energy starts to show. One that draws him closer without saying a word. Let us talk about that. Number 6. She laughs at herself. Not in a way that puts herself down, but in a way that says, I know I am human. She forgets her keys, burns the toast, mixes up the days, and then smiles about it. That self-acceptance is magnetic, because when she is not trying to be perfect, he feels like he doesn't have to be either. Number 7. She says thank you for the little things. Not out of politeness, but out of real appreciation. A cup of coffee, a door held open, a small gesture. It may sound simple, but it makes him feel seen. Gratitude, especially from someone who did not need the help, hits deep. Number 8, she touches his arm when she laughs, or rests a hand on his shoulder during a story. Not flirtation, not strategy, just connection. These small, natural touches speak louder than any words. They say, "I'm comfortable here," and that comfort invites him to relax and open up. Number 9, she talks about what she loves without checking for approval. She brings up the book she is reading, the walk she took, the garden she is obsessed with. Not because she needs him to care, but because she cares. That kind of passion, spoken with no filter, lights something up inside him. It tells him she knows who she is. Number 10, she does not unload her life story on the first night. Not because she is hiding anything, but because she honors her story too much to rush it. There is mystery there, confidence, depth, and when she reveals herself piece by piece, he leans in. Not because he is chasing, but because he is curious. Let me ask you something. Which of these have you done in the past week? Be honest. You might be surprised how much you are already showing up in ways that create natural pull. Because attraction is not about effort. It is about energy. Attraction might catch his attention. But inner strength? That is what holds it. There is something deeply compelling about a woman who stands firm in herself, without needing to prove anything. This is where admiration begins, quietly, naturally, unshakably. Number 11, she does not chase. She gives a green light, not a push, a warm smile, a subtle invitation, and then space. She lets him decide if he is ready to step through the door. That restraint, that grace, it leaves an impression that lasts. Number 12, she takes care of herself without announcing it. She goes for her walk, makes her meals, keeps her body moving. Not for applause, not to post about it, just because she honors her health. And men feel that. It makes them want to rise to her level. Number 13, she says no, without long explanations. No guilt, no over-explaining, just a clear boundary, delivered with kindness. That kind of clarity is rare and unforgettable. It tells him, I know what works for me. Number 14, she does not get pulled into gossip, drama, or comparison. While others spiral over who said what or who did what, she stays grounded. Men notice that. They admire that because it signals emotional maturity and peace. Number 15, she admits when she is wrong and moves forward. No dragging it out. No rehashing. She owns it, learns, and lets it go. That emotional self-responsibility, it builds trust fast because it says, you are safe here, even in conflict. Men remember calm confidence, not chaos. And they will return to the space where they feel that calm again and again. So by now, we have talked about emotional safety, natural attraction, and quiet strength. But there is one more layer that pulls it all together, a set of behaviors that make a man not just admire you, but feel drawn in again and again. These are the moments that linger, the ones he thinks about long after the conversation ends. Let us finish with those. Number 16. She compliments his character, not just his looks. You handled that with patience. I respect how you stayed calm. That kind of praise hits a place no one else reaches, because it tells him, I see who you really are. Number 17. She lets him feel useful without making him feel used. Asking for help with something simple, then showing genuine appreciation. It taps into something deeply human. It makes him feel needed, in a good way. Not for what he can give, but for the role he gets to play. Number 18. She asks about his dreams, without trying to reshape them. She does not say, you should do this instead. She simply says, tell me what lights you up. That space, that freedom, it makes a man feel fully accepted and fully alive. Number 19. She owns her age, openly, joyfully, unapologetically. No disclaimers, no shame. Just a quiet, grounded sense of this is who I am, and I love where I am. And that kind of self-acceptance, it gives him permission to be real too. Number 20. She never pushes, but somehow he keeps wanting to return. She does not chase. She does not cling. She simply creates an energy so warm, so safe, so grounded, that leaving it feels like leaving something valuable behind. Most men do not say it out loud, but these 20 small things, they feel them deeply, quietly, repeatedly. And the truth is, none of this is about trying harder. It is not about changing who you are. It is about recognizing who you already are. If even one of these sounds familiar to you, you are already more powerful than you think. Now, let me leave you with this. You are not here to impress. You are here to connect. And that connection, when it is real, when it is felt, lasts longer than anything on the surface. Psychology Today, 2023. 4 out of 5 men said that emotional connection outlasts physical attraction by a wide margin. Not a little. 4 to 1. So let me ask you this. Which one of these 20 surprised you the most? Or maybe, which one do you already do without even realizing the power it holds? Type the number in the comments. Let it be a moment of self-recognition. Because sometimes, what makes you most magnetic is not what you try to do. It is what you already are. And if this spoke to you in any way, do not forget to subscribe, because we are just getting started on what makes older women unforgettable in love, in life, and in every moment in between. See you in the next one.